Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Good Shabbos. I'm blessed to be standing here with Pastors Ted and Dawn Winsley, and they're going to be sharing our sanctuary space beginning on September 11, and we warmly welcome you and embrace you. And the Winsleys were very interested in knowing everything about this sanctuary space. Yes. There's so much to tell you, but I'm going to just do windows with you.
Awesome.
I'm going to do the windows.
Start with the windows.
Let's start with the windows. So many of our congregants may know this, but many are not aware. It's more than a pretty design. Mm-hmm. I mean, when people come in, they say, "This is a very nice space. Right. We like the colors. That's a pretty modernistic, artistic exhibit here, but actually it has deep meaning."
Wow.
So if the entire sanctuary space is to represent the first portable tabernacle in the wilderness,
Yes.
which was a wooden structure, all the wood, which did have, as we have, an opening at the top. We have a skylight.
Right.
To let God's light in.
Amen.
Yeah. And but if it is a replica of the very first, we say Mishkan, portable sanctuary, then this is described in Exodus chapter 25, which is the people starting to bring their offerings.
Yes. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that's called terumah in Hebrew. It's offerings, it's gifts. Everyone whose heart makes him willing, which is a good message for all of us. And,
Sure.
you know, they were not forced to. Whoever felt compelled to brought offerings. And it describes what the offerings were. They brought the colors of the blue, the purple, and the scarlet. And also materials of gold, silver, and copper.
Yeah.
And fine material and beautiful woods, acacia wood, all for the construction of the very first tabernacle in the wilderness. So this, at the bottom of the window, we have the beginning of offerings, weaving.
Yeah.
It starts weaving together all the way up to the top. And what's very interesting is about the coincidences. I do believe that there are no coincidences. Sure. They're God incidents and instances. And I do believe it's God's plan that we're reunited again. That's a whole other story, that we're back together again after so many years. But in any case, the artist was not planning to make 12 rectangles, but it happened because that's the length of the window, and that corresponds to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Wow. That's cool.
Also, these extra pieces here, a green one, a yellow one, an orange one, that's actually the stones in the breastplate of the high priest. And you notice that everything is against a cloudy background. That's because for the Israelites wandering in the desert for 40 years, at times there was a lot of complaining, there was a lot of whining.
Sure.
When are we going to get there already? Where's the water? Where's the food? We want another leader, all of that.
Yes.
So that's sort of the cloudiness. We don't know what our direction is, our purpose, but it becomes very clear at the top when it becomes no longer cloudy, but clear.
That's cool.
And the other thing, which is a coincidence, there are all kinds of images, biblical. A shofar, a six-pointed star. The artist, again, was not trying to make those, but they just appear. What I love, though, mostly, if you look really closely, and you could point this out to your congregation and your community too, because it's life. It's like you could say, wait a minute, something broke here.
Right.
I mean, why did it stop there? What piece fell off? And that is purposeful, because at times our life corresponds to a pattern. It's somewhat predictable. We sort of have an order of things. We have a routine of things. But sometimes the unexpected happens.
That's right.
And those are life's challenges. But if we hang in there long enough, keep on going up, we'll finally see the light.
Awesome.
See the light. And we're really grateful to the Jaffe family who last year backlit these. So not so much during the day, but at night they're just as beautiful.
Wow.
So this is one piece of the sanctuary, but it really ties everything
Sure.
together. It's like the heart of the sanctuary. So, and we're going to be talking about other things, but I wanted to see if either of you wanted to say anything to our community as you begin.
We just want to say how excited we are to be here, and it really is almost like a coming back home, which is another story, but just with our ministry and how our ministry began with Pastor Lamont, Pastor Connie, Living Faith Christian Center. And the one thing that you said, Rabbi, when we first met, was you said, let's see if I say it right, is that it is Bachir.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that
it's
this
destined.
This is destined to be.
It's destined to be.
Yeah, and so we're just excited just from our family to be a part of your family and to be able to share this space, not only to bless people, but also just to change this area, you know, Cherry Hill in particular, as well as the tri-state area. So we're just excited to be here, excited to be a part of your family, which is now our family. And here's my wife.
No, I just wanted to ditto that. It's really exciting that this is God's will, you know, that we are a part of just even what you guys are doing. And, you know, I was talking to some, what's her name, Rena?
Rena, Dr. Rena.
Dr.
Yeah.
Rena. And, you know, just collaborating with different, you know, community events
Absolutely.
and things like that.
We're looking forward to that.
Yeah,
We're looking forward to that
and that's,
greatly.
We, you know, it's not by coincidence.
Yeah,
You
no.
know, it's
Yeah.
God's doing, and
This
we're
is so
excited.
good for us, for you,
Yeah.
and for us together.
Yes.
And we just welcome you.
Thank you.
All right.
We receive it.
All right. All right. All right.
Sing.